Yo, top of the morning, man. Hope everybody woke up this morning. Like, hope your family and everybody good. Hope everybody's in good health, man. Hope everybody in good health, wealth, and tap into your spiritual self, man. Health, wealth, and spiritual self. Alright? Yo, I'm gonna jump right into it, man. All y'all fellas, man, keep being great, keep being amazing, man. Yo, I was sitting back analyzing, as I always do. And what I've noticed is that every girl I ever dealt with in my whole life, I felt like I was her father. You understand? Doing that, meaning that it's things that it's things that women's supposed to know at a certain age. A female is supposed to date the same when she get 20 to 30. You understand? Certain things a female should know when they around solid dudes, right? Most girls that surround my age, I was born in the 80s. I was born in 86. So I'm 36, I'm about to be 37, right? 37, I'll be 37 this year, right? So we was born in the 80s, right? In the 80s. So in the 80s, it was around the crack era. You understand? A lot of fathers was drug dealers. A lot of fathers was strung out. A lot of fathers was drug dealers and in and out of prison, right? So a lot of our mothers didn't have solid guys, like real dudes who work, come back, take care of the kids, be consistent. No matter what they go through, whether they split up or not, they still gonna fight for their kids. It was never a lot of that. It was no solid men and solid fathers in there due to, society put drugs in our communities. But that's still no excuse because it's always been drugs in the community. In the 70s, I think it was dope or heroin. I think it was heroin in the 60s. The 70s and 60s, if I'm not mistaken. If y'all remember what drug they had that was really like in the 80s was crack, leave it in the comments, man. I think it was heroin in the 60s and 70s, right? So we know that they always put drugs in the black community, so that kept us under a spell, right? Where we couldn't, work, and they took over our minds. You understand? So it wasn't a lot of guys because everybody didn't have to use drugs. Just like now, they legalize weed. Everybody don't smoke weed. I don't smoke at all. Never was a smoker, tried it, but I never was a smoker to the point where it's like, I indulge in it. You understand? Once I seen what it done and seen what it did and seen the effect it had on people, I shied away from it. But I'm not a smoker. I never was a smoker where it was like it was a habit. A lot of women, like I said again, they didn't have real dads. A lot of women my age got molested. A lot of women my age, their mothers, like people our mother's age, that maybe like going in their 60s, maybe mid 50s, going into their 60s. A lot of them women dealt with drug dealers. A lot of them women dealt with crackheads because a lot of our dads and a lot of our uncles and stuff, they were on crack cocaine and they were stealing TVs, stealing our sneakers, stealing our school clothes. So a lot of us dealt with men, and we saw a lot of men who weren't solid guys. You understand? So now that women that was young and in the era I was born in, like the 80s, some of them maybe like in their 40s, some of them in their late 30s, right? Now they kind of picked up that habit because most men that they deal with are maybe, drug addicts, weed heads, pill heads, promethazine. A lot of these women picking up guys that they're seeing their fathers was like maybe a in and out of jail, because that's all it was in the 80s. Either you went in and out of jail, or you was a drug addict, or you did both. It was pyramids that worked, but it was very few. But the vast majority of people were on crack cocaine and was on drugs and was stealing. So this is what a lot of women saw, and this is what a lot of men and women, boys and girls, this is what we saw. This is what we seen when we were young. So a lot of women picked up those habits. What they saw was young. Their father was in and out of jail. Their father maybe was strung out. Maybe their father did both. So now when a female get older and she look for dating, she kind of date guys similar to what she saw her mother date. It's just like an animal. When a bird try to see their mother fly, the bird try to pick it up and imitate what their parents doing. Or animals. You understand? So this is a lot of stuff that these women saw. So instead of women reprogramming themselves, which I know is hard for women to reprogram themselves, because women go by what they hear, we go by what we see. Women don't try to go for help, therapy, getting next to or trying to figure out, you understand, what's a real man, and looking at a real man attributes, and you understand, just trying to study the qualities of a real man. And a lot of women are single because their fathers wasn't around at a young age, or their father was in and out their life. So this is why when they deal with men, they gotta have gaps in that relationship. They might be on and off with a guy. Women love these things because they're used to the on and off relationship, because that's how her father was. Her father was in and out her life. Her father be around for 6 months, then come back, or the only time she dealt with her father when she needed money. And these are things that her mother might have, instilled in her brain. Oh, call your father for money. So her father became like an ATM, and her father normally used money to try to fulfill his absence, which is wrong. So a lot of women I've been dealing with my whole life, I felt me sitting back analyzing. I felt like I was all these women fathers, where I had to do things for them, where I had to tell them what to do, where I had to try to teach them. I try to show them, try to orchestrate them and show them, is a better way to live in. You could carry yourself and conduct yourself in a better way. But all these women, things I taught, it backfired on me. Because women brains are not wired. Their brains got to be wired at a young age. This is why a lot of y'all guys, if y'all have daughters, you have to be in your daughters' lives. You have to hug your daughters. You have to show your daughters structure. Y'all got to explain to your daughters how much you love them, because they're going to look for it somewhere else. Y'all can't have gaps in your kids' life. You can't be around for 8 months and then disappear for 3. You can't do that. You have to be in your kids' life, especially your daughters. You got to hug your daughter. You got to spend time with your daughter. And you got to show your daughter how a man's supposed to treat her. Because most women who got fathers that's in their life, a lot of these women, they're married and they're taken. Another thing I want to tap on. A lot of y'all dudes who watching this video, y'all old head dudes and y'all dudes that's fucked up. A lot of y'all niggas went to the army to try to fucking bypass of being a fucking father. That's what a lot of people did. Even people in my family. They went to the army and they bypassed of being a fucking father. And that shit is not real. A lot of people. And a spade is a spade. I'll call it the truth. The truth is the truth. A lot of people fucking use the army to fucking not be fathers. And y'all don't even realize that your family could go to the army with y'all. So a lot of motherfuckers had kids, and a lot of fucking dudes fucking went to the army so they don't gotta take care of their kids. So they using the army like they fighting for their country, and little do you know, they don't even give a fuck about their country. That's just an escape mechanism to not take care of their kids. Why the fuck would you be going to the army, you understand, to basically, and you got kids in this world. You're in a whole nother country, but your kids in a whole nother country. That's not raising your kids, man. That's another way to escape. And nobody talks about shit like this, but it's the truth. A lot of y'all motherfuckers, y'all know who y'all are. A lot of y'all motherfuckers took the easy route and fucking ran to the army and tried to be a fucking army dad. And a lot of motherfuckers don't realize, and y'all do know that y'all can take your family on tours with y'all. And y'all can they got places, I don't know the name of it, but they got places where you can have your family stationed with you. If you do get deployed, or you do go to the army, or whatever, you get drafted, or whatever it is. A lot of y'all motherfuckers leave y'all kids in the States, and then y'all go to different countries to fuck other bitches and do all kind of corny shit. And you know your kids is in the States. A lot of y'all do that, and then y'all use the army, and then motherfuckers don't say nothing on it because they think that you fighting for your rights, and they think that you doing something right, and you know what the fuck you doing. Y'all army motherfuckers. And y'all lose anyway, because after y'all serve the army, y'all come home and the army don't give you shit. Y'all army, I know a whole bunch of army veterans that's fucking fighting for rights and fighting for apartments and shit, and they don't got shit. But you fighting for your so-called country. And it's not even your country, assholes. So I say that to say what? A lot of y'all dudes, y'all old school motherfuckers, that's my father age and older, a lot of y'all niggas fucked up the game, and a lot of y'all niggas gonna burn. And this is why y'all kids ain't fucking with y'all, cause of the shit you did. Y'all old school Deion Sanders motherfuckers, that y'all no shirt wearing with vests and fucking shoes with no socks type niggas. Old school niggas with Jerry curls. Act like they're a fucking player and got kids all over the world. Y'all motherfuckers fucked it up for us. But we changing the narrative. We making shit better. There's more fathers around now than it was in life. And the thing about it is that it's drugs out here too. It's pills, it's coke, it's weed. They legalized marijuana. And it's still good dads out here, better than y'all old fucked up dads that was on fucking crack and heroin and coke. Shit is crazy, man. So I feel like, you know, all the girls I've been dealing with, I feel like they fathers that's supposed to be in their life, not fucking their mother and leaving. And their mothers are fucked up too because they just fucking niggas for the money. They don't even get to know a nigga. When she horny, that's what I tell y'all. When she horny and mad at y'all, she's gonna do what she do. Every last girl. When she upset with you and angry, she gonna step out on you. Don't trust them far as you can throw them. I don't give a fuck who is it. That's just what it is. Work on yourself, fellas. Get your own crib. Work on your credit. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about nice cars and all that. Worry about your credit. Worry about getting a roof over your head. Worry about shit like that, bro, so you don't need no female, man. We're made to be here. We made to be alone. Men is made to be on earth to be alone. We was alone before women came around. That's what the whole Adam and Eve story is about. We alone, we're gonna be alone, and that's just what it is. Y'all gotta take it for what it is. You're meant to be on this earth alone. You understand? If a girl wanna come around, give you some ass here and there, so be it. Always stay on your ones and twos, man. That's it. As long as you stay on your ones and twos, everything gonna be 3 and 4. That's just what it is, fellas. You know what I mean? Like I said again, it's crazy out here, man, and just keep doing you, man. Keep worrying about yourself. Keep, working on yourself. Get your bread, save your money, and just do what you gotta do, man. Stop spending your money on frivolous shit, man. It's okay to have nice things, but set yourself up, man, so your future could be better. And I don't want perfection. Ain't nobody perfect. I don't want y'all to be perfect. I'm not perfect. But at the end of the day, I stand on principle and morals. And y'all should do the same. And that's the whole point of me telling you guys, man. Stop putting so much energy into women. Because the female, they don't got no soul. They don't got no heart to the point where it's like, the way we think, they don't think like that. They're not wired like that. They don't got a heart for you. You understand? That's just what it is. A girl will kick you out in the rain. A girl will leave you in jail. That's just how that shit go, man. They're needy. They want you to need them. They want you to be their slaves, and it's not like that. You're made to be on earth by yourself. It's a fucked up world, but that's what it is. You're made to be alone on this earth. So just be alone, deal with it, and keep going. And long as you know how to be alone, everything gonna fall into place. It's a fucked up road, but it's gonna work out at the end. That's just what it is. We're meant to be by ourselves. We're not meant to get married and have a picket fence. That's bullshit. That's an illusion in your mind to lie to you. You understand? If you look at a girl gonna try to fuck you one way or another, she gonna cheat on you. She gonna try to take your money. That's just how they are. Some of them might give you money to get more money from you. So just fucking do what you gotta do for yourself, man. That's just what it is, man. And it is what it is, man. Good fucking riddance, man. You're gonna always be by yourself as a man. So just always prepare yourself to be alone. They can't be alone. This is why they deal with drug dealers, crackheads, and all this funny shit. Be by yourself, man. That's it. You're gonna be alone. She's gonna leave you. You're gonna be alone. That's it. You gotta face the truth. And long as you face the truth, it'll be better. That's how you can work on yourself and you could be better. All right? I love you guys, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, you're gonna be alone at the end. You're gonna die alone. You was born alone. We're meant to be alone. Women can't be alone. This is why even when you look at the word, I always try to bring the Bible up just so you could, it's positive stuff in it. Adam and Eve. You understand? The women was here to assist us. That's it. We was here by ourselves and we're going to die by ourselves. You understand? We the one that men create the world. If men was extinct, it would be no more kids. The whole human race would be dead because we're the providers. That's why I tell y'all guys that. Told y'all that in numerous videos. What good is the soil with no seed? Men is the creator. Your seeds, you plant your seeds in her. If you don't plant your seed in her, there's no tree. Once all the trees is gone, then what? No oxygen, right? Same shit. She got the soil, you got the seed. So if all men die off, the whole human race would be dead. Remember that. Alright? So just lock in, work on yourself, and like I said again, just keep doing your thing, man. You're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be by yourself, but fuck it. Being by yourself is peaceful. Alright? Million salutes, man. I see you guys in the comment. I'm coming, man. I'm gunning, man. For real. That's just what it is. I'm on different timing now. Alright? I'm gonna give it to y'all straight up like I've been doing it to y'all. Pause. And I'm just giving y'all the real, raw truth. That's it, man. Alright? You gotta deal with it. It's gonna hurt. But later on, when you get on the other side of the fence, things will be better and you'll feel better. Alright? The truth never get played out. Alright? I'll holler at y'all guys later. I love you guys, man. I'll see y'all in the comments.